Okay, 24 and 25 are identify the form of the argument and then state whether the argument is valid or invalid. All right, this thing starts with if it rains, then the squirrels hide. So I've definitely got an if then. So the if then has the symbol of the arrow. And then if it rains is represented by the letter P. And then the squirrels hide is a Q. So if P, then Q. If it rains, then the squirrels hide. That's my first premise. Here we go. Come on. The squirrels are hiding. Okay, so my second premise is a Q. And then you've got the line. And then the word therefore. No, use pink. Boop. Therefore is represented by that little 3-dot symbol. And then it says it is raining. It is raining is the same thing as saying it rains. It is raining. So that is the P. Okay. I've translated it. And now I'm going to do a split screen here. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to look at which one matches. We've got an if P, then Q, then a Q, and therefore a P. That is this one right here. If P, then Q. That's the first premise. There's the second premise, which is Q. And then therefore P. This is the fallacy of the converse. That's the first part where I said identify the form of the argument. And then the second part is state whether the argument is valid or invalid. And if you go back and you look at this, there are only 2 invalid arguments that we are given. They are the fallacy of the converse and the fallacy of the inverse. They both say fallacy. The ones up here in purple, law, 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 and disjunctive syllogism. So I would say this is invalid. I mean, it's listed right there under the word invalid argument. So if you get this right and then say valid, I'm just gonna put a big frowny face on your paper. Maybe say something like, really? Come on. All right. Another one, 25. Same thing. You get soup or you get salad. I'm going to let the you get soup be represented by the letter P. And then on this one, we have an or. And the symbol for or is the V. And then it says you get soup or you get salad. So salad will be the letter Q. That's my first premise. Now, the second one says you did not get soup. You get soup is the letter P. However, we have put a did not get soup. That means we've negated it. So my second premise is actually a negation of P. And then you got the line. And then for the therefore is these 3 dots. And then it says you got salad. You got salad, you get salad, you got salad, whatever. And that is represented by the letter Q. So we've got you get soup or you get salad. You did not get soup, therefore you got salad. And let me do a split screen here. We are looking for something that looks like that. There are 4 of them that are valid, 2 that are invalid, and it's this one right here. It's the disjunctive syllogism. It's P or Q, negation of P, therefore Q. So my answer is, to the first part, disjunctive syllogism. And because it's one of the 4 under the word valid arguments, I would